Welcome back. I'm your host, Darnell Jackson. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about how to make money online with Dall-E Open AI, our favorite robot. Make sure you share this video with everybody that you used to talk to every day. All right, now I'm going to jump over to a presentation. This is a very short video. I'm going to explain the three. There are three main ways how to make money online with Dall-E Open AI. We're going to go into these a little bit. Now we love Dall-E. We love the images. We love it. And so how can we make money with these images? We're not monkeying around over here. All right. We're gorilla. No monkeys. And what we're going to do is figure out, how do we do this? Well, step number one, print on demand. Okay, there's a link in here. We're going to look into these examples. Print on demand is a great way to make money online with Dall-E. Here are 10 print on demand companies. Printful, you may have heard about Printful. Printify is one that I've also heard of. Applique is an excellent higher end company that does print on demand. And what does print on demand do? How does that work exactly? Well, in oversimplifying the process, you basically take an awesome image that you could have generated on our favorite robot. So think about one of these images that could be used for sale. Which image would work per se, for example? I don't know. I got a lot of stuff in here. And none of these are probably really good examples right now, but you can use your imagination. Let me see if I can scroll down. This is what happens when you play with Dall-E too much. You get so many images. What would be an interesting image to put on a t-shirt? You could take that image and drop it on a shirt, drop it on a hat, drop it on a hoodie, and that's it. And then you can sell it, and you don't have to buy the shirts. You don't have to buy the hoodies or the hats. You're basically selling a digital image into apparel. And you can do that easily with Printful. All right, now there's some other types of products that you can print your images on. With SPOD, you can also use coffee mugs along with hoodies. They also have, looks like, laundry bags. They got t-shirts, long sleeve shirts. Here's some other options on print demand. Printify has just the t-shirts, different colors. And you can take some of these images if you get fancy. And you could actually, if you are really strategic, you could mess around and come up with a useful brand, all from an image that you created. It just depends on what your niche is, what business you're in, and what image you use. All right. Applique. This is a little bit more higher end. T-Launch is very popular, and they also have running shoes. So think about, you could create an image over here in Dall-E, maybe crop out the background, and then drop that image on a pair of sneaks. Now you got some customized artistic style tennis shoes that you may not be the only person that likes. You may be able to sell them. So this is a great way to make money online. It's very simple, not very easy, but very simple. And when you look at the cost, the fact that you're not paying very much. The images are only about less than 15 cents a piece to generate on Dall-E. So you're not paying, you don't have that much invested in order to come up with the images that you can slap on the tees and sell. And I think if you start getting into the trends and doing the research, you're going to start looking for some real opportunities and some niches that can really help you do some numbers online. All right. So that's the first one. Let's go to the second one. Before we do, make sure you subscribe over at howwhy.ai so I can send you all my cheat sheet right now. When you subscribe, you're going to get the 12 businesses that you should start with AI today. And you're going to get the 31 AI apps to use in your business now. You also get my email address. So when you run into questions with AI, I'll be there to help you out. Okay, so make sure you subscribe. Now let's jump back over to number 2. Okay. Number 2 is Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. All right, now let's jump over to this. If you're not familiar, of course, Amazon's doing something right. Jeff Bezos is one of the richest men on earth for a reason. So just real quick, if you're not familiar, with Amazon, you can self-publish ebooks for free and reach the millions of Amazon customers. Now, this is an incredible opportunity. If you're not familiar with this, you can branch out into comics and graphic novels, which I really see a big opportunity in this particular area, especially using the AI images. The images are really going to be key to telling the story. And you can even get into the animated, the cartoon style images. And this is going to allow you to operate a business with an extremely low input cost. You're not having to spend very much money to generate the images. You're not having to spend any money to get your product in the store. In the past, you may have had to spend crazy amounts of money, or you'd have had to, become recruited by some publisher with a book deal or something in order to get your book on the bookstore. So you have to accept how amazing an opportunity you have in front of you with with Dall-E and Amazon Direct Publishing. Okay. So this is something you want to definitely look into. Let me see some of the other examples with Amazon. Other than just comic books, you can do the KD, which is Kindle Direct Publishing, KDP. So KDP Kids, which is really cool. I have to consider even doing this with my son. And this is a book creator. Import illustrations and pop-ups and preview your illustrated kids book. So now you can actually help your child even get involved with becoming an author and a publisher. All right. So this is something that never really was possible. We could have been using KDP forever. The issue is we would have had to work with some third party to get the images. All right. That was the limitation. Now you don't have that. The only thing that's holding you up is your ability to come up with the right prompt. Speaking of prompts, make sure you check out the playlist so you can get the latest video talking about the prompts. He's a Jedi Knight. Make sure you check out this video where I'm talking about the prompt guides. I have all of the links to some of the best prompts, which is key to you coming up with excellent images. You're gonna need to know the right prompt, right? So check out this video, the best Dall-E 2 prompt guides. All right, it's in the playlist. Okay, so back over to Amazon. So you have the kids. You definitely have the KDP Kids, and you have romance, science, and fiction. I think science fiction obviously is one of the strong areas for Dall-E. The images that it just seems to want to make science types of images. It does an excellent job for some reason once you give it these science themed type image prompts. It lights it up. I'm trying to find my more scientific looking images there they go. It does an excellent job with these space themed and science types of images. That's where you have an opportunity big time. All right. Okay, let's jump over to number 3. Now, the third one you may not be familiar with this, and this may not make you a bunch of money right away, but it is a legit opportunity, and that is selling images with image platforms such as Adobe. Now, I just put Adobe here because here's an article they have. It came out here recently, and Adobe stock will now let contributors sell AI generated artwork. So now you literally can create excellent AI art and upload it into Adobe, and if you meet their criteria, you got a chance to generate some cash. So make sure you check out this article and do some additional research. But there are other platforms other than Adobe where this is possible. So the thing to remember is just simply you have a chance to profit from creating the image itself. If it's useful to you, it could be useful to someone else who doesn't have the time to generate the prompt. So they would just much rather just purchase the picture through Amazon. You would get a small portion of the revenue, or you would get some portion of the revenue, and then everybody's happy. So that's a great way for you to get paid online from an image that only costs you a little more than a dime. Everybody say it together: bars. Okay. Now, at this time, make sure you subscribe at at howwhy.ai. It's all about how to grow your business with artificial intelligence. All right. Post in the comments if you have already subscribed. I will be sending you the information. And these are 3 ways that you can get your income up if it's not where you want it to be. Make sure you follow me on Twitter also. And at this point in time, I want to thank you for liking this video. If you didn't like this video, make sure you share it with someone who will. Until the next time, I'm Darnell Jackson. Peace.